Now you got on the boat at the base of the Wrigley Building. Also in that Beaux-Arts style, completed 1921. The architects are Graham, Anderson, Probst, and White. And it's got that decorative base, stack of floors, decorative top. It's got 6 different shades of glazed white terracotta, starting off with the darkest terracotta at the bottom, working its way up to the lightest terracotta at the top. Which some people say was inspired by sticks of chewing gum, because it was once home to the Wrigley Chewing Gum Company. They sold the building several years ago, and then it was purchased in the summer of 2018 by a local billionaire for $255 million. It must be nice. Now, Wrigley was originally a soap company, and they would include gum as a free gift with purchase. And they discovered that people were throwing away the soap because they wanted the gum. So they pivoted, and the new idea stuck. Then we've got Trump International Hotel and Tower. It is the 2nd tallest building in the city of Chicago and the 6th tallest in tallest in the United States of America. It is 1,362 feet tall with the spire. The architecture are Skidmore, Owings, and Merrill. The lead architect is Adrian Smith. He is also the lead architect for the tallest building in the world. Does anybody know what that is? The Burj Khalifa in Dubai. If you want a sense of how tall the tallest buildings in the world is, look up to the top of Trump and double that. Then we've got this black steel skyscraper, the American Medical Association building. It's architecturally significant insofar as it's Mies van der Rohe's final building. He died in 1969. This is completed in 1971. He's an internationally acclaimed architect who moved here from Germany to teach architecture at the Illinois Institute of Technology and brought up with him what's known as the international style of architecture, which is defined by rejecting all non-essential orientation. Mies's philosophy was less is more. Because he's going to teach architecture, you can see a very strong a lot of international style buildings. Ironically, Bertrand Goldberg, architect of the Marina City Towers, we call them the corncob buildings. Goldberg was a student of Van der Rohe's. He clearly rejected the international style. His philosophy was there are no right angles in nature, so there shouldn't be any right angles in architecture. A lot of people are very curious as to how they're constructed. Think of a flower. The elevator is the stem, and each condo is a pie-shaped petal. And they really are pie-shaped. The narrowest part is where you enter the unit, the widest part is the balcony. One piece of pie is a studio, 1.5 pieces of pie is a 1-bedroom, 2 pieces of pie is a 2-bedroom. Pie-shaped condos make for very interesting interior design choices. Now, it was completed in 1967. In the 60s, people were moving from the city to the suburbs. So they had an idea for a city within a city. When Marina City Towers first opened, it had a movie theater, a bowling alley, a grocery store, a dry cleaner, a marina, a couple of restaurants, and a skating rink. They unfortunately had to close the skating rink 50 years ago, and someone accidentally skated over the edge. I'm kidding, that didn't really happen. There really was a skating rink, I just don't know why it closed. But now I have a sense of who's paying attention and how dark I can go with my humor. This blue glass building with the silver steel is the American Bar Association building completed in 1986. Skidmore, Maryland, the architects, Bruce Graham is the lead architect. And it's postmodern, which makes it very interesting next to the red brick masonry construction of the Levine Murdoch Center, early 1900s. George Bailey imperial architect, which is known for his industrial work. Now, if you were taking this tour in the early 1900s, there's a chance that you'd be bored, because all we'd be looking at is industrial buildings. This is one of the few remaining left on the river. If you look up, there's a clock tower. Lots of clock towers in Chicago. Anybody want to know why? Believe it or not, in the early 1900s, not everyone could afford an iPhone. And how else are you going to know what time it is? I can't afford an iPhone now. Now we've got this blue glass with a silver steel, 300 north to south, completed in 2009. The architects are Karen and Schultz, and it is LEED certified platinum. So LEED stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design. Platinum is the highest designation you can get. So it uses river water for its cooling system. It takes the river water in, uses to cool out the air conditioner, and it spits it out in a degree or two warmer. Now, we've got the Merchandise Mart of Chicago, completed in 1931. The architect